Yo, what's up everyone? Good to see you guys and gals. Would appreciate you all tuning into the live stream. Just remember, not financial advice. You all got to do your own research. Let's see here. Gonna pull this up. Alright, yeah, we should be back on. Let's see. Yo, what's up everyone? Alright, yeah, I think we're on now. Should be good. Okay, so yeah, I had to restart it. But yes, we are back on. Just remember everyone, please do your own research, not financial advice. Thanks for tuning in as well. 1 second, I'm gonna pull up all these other chats and then yeah, we're gonna start pretty much here. Let's see. Alright, tell the team we're live, and then yes, we're going to go over these stocks, these trades that I'm looking forward to for today. Alright, cool. I rung them twice, because sometimes they say they don't get the notification. Yo, Jeff, what's up, bro? Good to see you, my guy. Alright, so yeah, I do want to go over the Qs. So, I will be completely honest. Yes, we got a little bit of empty space above us. So I did see this 1 hour, but I'm going to be completely honest. This is not really going to be a box, more so of a range, just because we don't have that point of contact here. So if I took this one, it'll be more of a lighter entry just because we don't have the best top wall. But if we can break above, we do have empty space up to this 627. So we got that clear gap down, no consolidation. Right above us, got some empty space. Yo, Leah, thanks for sharing the live stream. Appreciate it. All right, so yeah, that's on the Qs. That's for the upside if we do want to get that break. It doesn't look too bad. Downside, I'm going to be honest. Yes, there's some small pocket here as well, but I also do see so those are like smaller moves, I would say. But what doesn't look bad, what doesn't look terrible is this. We got another box here. Not saying we will drop, but if we do plan on it today, basically another pocket here. So basically another clear gap up and no consolidation. And then yeah, this is what I would love to see to the downside. Alright, so yeah. Empty space right below us. Easy to see, yeah, we got that clear gap up here. So looks good, looks decent right now. We're just gonna have to see how things play out. We're just inside another box here. Alright, cool. We'll keep on going. So that's there. Yo, Alfredo, what's up, man? Yeah, I got you a Tesla. Alright, so I want to get rid of this. I want to get rid of these little. Alright, there we go. Okay, so let's do it. Let's start on this 1 hour chart. Okay, actually, let's get rid of this. So this was the play from yesterday that I was waiting for, and honestly, I'm still waiting for this. So it still looks good to me. So yeah, every day in the Discord, same exact plays. Clear gap down, no consolidation here, and then yes, we got empty space. Oh no, let's see here. Above that 439, so 439.08, empty space up to that 449. But I will say though, it looks like we got another little pocket here. So if this ends up happening, okay. So yes, we got empty space here, and then yeah, we got a little pocket here. So if this ends up happening, so I do like this box here. Got another little box here. We end up breaking above this wall. I might end up trying a little starter, a little lotto, trying to reach that first EP and then reaching this little empty space move up here. So it still looks good, still looks decent. As you can see, yes, this is the other box I was talking about here. So yeah, that's what I can see, which doesn't look too bad. Now I get this is a very small move on this side, so I probably would just leave a little bit of lottos trying to reach this upside there. We'll have to see, though, how things play out on that. May have to tweak this up in the next few minutes. But yeah, there is a little gap here. Oh, that 430, 431, and then empty space up to here, too. So, not a bad little move. We'll see how things play out, and hopefully we can make our way up to here as well. All right, but the downside, though, so let's say if we want to drop. Actually, I do want to go to a higher time frame, so let's go to a nice 1 hour. Yo, Mario, yep, I got you. No worries. Carlo, what's up? What's up? Honestly, if we drop, you know, I'll be a happy camper. We'll just have to see, though. Okay. Let's see here. Honestly, I might have to go to this lower time frame. So what? 427. Okay. So it looks like we're building a little bit of structure here. So the 45-minute looks good. Oh yeah, we got a nice little play. Hold on, let's see. Which chart do I want to do it on? One second here. Yeah, okay, I got it. Okay, so I do see another little play here, which doesn't look too bad. Empty space from that 423 down to this 419. So I do see a nice little gap up, no consolidation. This is what I would want to the downside. If we can get it, I'm not saying that we will. But yeah, looks good. So yeah, that was on Tesla. So yeah, yesterday we were waiting on this pretty much all day. Honestly, if we don't get a move on it today, I wouldn't be mad if we did tomorrow. So that's there. Also see, yes, we got a little gap here as well. So we do end up going. Nice little play here too as well. All right, so yeah, that's on Tesla. We'll have to see how that plays out. I'll probably have to tweak this up just a bit. Really just depends. All right, yes, let's keep on going. Let's see. So yeah, I'll come back to this and see if I have to tweak things up on that. All right, cool. All right, cool. So Tesla. Yo, what's up, everyone? Good to see you guys. And yeah, we had this trade yesterday, or we didn't have it, but we wanted it. If it'll load, that'd be great. But yeah, clear gap down, no consolidation. I was waiting for a break outside the wall. We never got the entry, so there was just no entry on that. But you can see the plays that we ended up getting into yesterday. May have to clean up the chat a bit, but looking for simple plays, clear gap up, empty space. That's what I'm seeing. You can see how we call out plays. If they hit, they hit. If they don't, they don't. But yeah, yesterday was a great day. You can see what some of the members also did on a few of those plays. It was actually, wow, this week has been pretty crazy. But yeah, we'll keep going. See what happened on IWM. Different members there. So looking for the same things, honestly, for today. All right, so let's keep going. Tesla, we did that. So I'm going to pull up IWM. We're going to pull up, let's see. Okay, hello. Yo, Francisco, what's up, man? RGC, I can definitely take a look at it for sure. Do you use... So, I mean, if you're talking about strategy-wise, I only use the Potter box with the empty space. That's all that I use. So I guess, yes, we are targeting into the empty space. All right, so LOY. All right, cool. We'll take a look there. All right, we'll go over that NVDA. I do want to take a look here as well. NVDA. All right, yes, I do want to take a look at IWM. All right, yes, we'll go over these swings, of course. CLH, clear gap down. We ended up going close to that first TP, so a lot of people did end up trimming up on that little trade here, and this one did really well. So if we can hit that little 51.97, and then that final target will be this 58.51. We'll go over Affirm. Obviously, we haven't officially hit the first TP, but I'm hoping we can. And then that's 89.93. So these are swings that we already had. Nike. This was a little lotto play. So hopefully we can stay down, of course. But yeah, clear gap up, empty space. Can't get too excited about it. I want to see if we can stay down and then hit that final, that 61.42. So Yeah, not a bad little move, not a bad little play. We'll see how things play out. All right, let's see here. Yo, Mario, yeah, I got you. 1 second here. If it'll load, that'll be great. All right, there we go. All right, so yeah, what I've seen here, we can zoom out. Hopefully, you can see it a bit better. All right, so yeah, at least for me, I get it. I understand. Before you roast me, this isn't the best box. I wish we had more points of contact. So I'm looking for a break outside the 624. That's what I like. Into the empty space up to that 627. The downside, I will be honest. Yes, there's small pockets. There's a small pocket here I could go into. So yes, if I really wanted to, there could definitely be a box here. And on that 621 down to that 620. So there's a little pocket there. But I do like this bigger empty space here. So we did this on a 1 hour. And then yeah, on that 617 empty space down to that 613 area as well. So yeah, we'll have to see how things play out. If I did take that 621 entry, it'll be more of a lotto. See if we can get that little press down. All right, cool. Let's see there. All right, cool. Let's see. All right, hold on. I gotta write some things down because there are a few plays that look good. I do like the Qs. All right, let's see. All right, I do want to take a look at IWM as well. I gotta see what the damage is here. And honestly, and yes, if you have any requests, now's the time to drop those in the comments. We will be going over those after this as well. So yeah, no worries. And yeah, if you are in the Discord, if you're in the VIP chat, Rug posted a couple decent charts that look really good. So pretty much reading my mind. Yeah, those look good. All right, cool. All right, so for IWM, we had a crazy move on this just yesterday. But screw that. Let's go ahead and look for something new. Okay. It's gonna be crazy, but you wanna box this full thing up. And hopefully, okay, so yeah, we had this move to this downside yesterday. I'm hoping that, and I'm not promising that we will. Obviously, we could end up doing nothing on this. But I will say, yeah, we got empty space, which is below us. So clear gap up. I kind of want to see if we can finish that full move today. So if we drop, not saying that we will, but looks good. We got the empty space under us there. And then, yeah, I will be honest, we got another little pocket. So that's there. Obviously above us, if we want to use this as buyer's control and go up to the upside, there is this empty space that looks good. So not a bad little play, not a bad little move. So another clear gap down there of that empty space, which looks pretty good. All right, so that's cool. Let me take. I would have to actually to make sure it's. All right, that's nice. All right, first TP will be the middle of the move. Everyone knows this by now, so that is the imbalance, which looks really good. So yeah, we had a crazy move on that yesterday. You can see we had. I didn't post every single chart, but yeah, clear gap up, no consolidation, and then we ended up breaking outside of our consolidation, which was in the empty space. We took a lower time frame close. I think it was on a 5-minute, and then yeah, we ended up going to the downside. You can see how we called it out, how we call plays out, and then yeah, they hit. If they don't, that's fine. But see what a few other members did on that little play. Well, yeah. So yeah, this week has been already pretty good. So still gonna keep it simple, and yeah, that's it. So I'm looking for things like this for today, if we can get it, of course. All right, so let's keep on going. Let's see here. Ooh, 1 second here. All right, so We did IWM. Okay, I think everyone wants to go over these swings now, which we will go over. All right, so OKLO. All right, yeah, let's do it. Yo, what's up, everyone? Yo, Cygnus, what's up, dude? Yes, you are. Thanks for the heart me's. Appreciate it. Let's see. Vistra, okay, cool. Honestly, for the plays today, I do see a couple good ones, but we'll have to see how things react at open, honestly. Interested at, like, what time frame do you drop down to? What candle constitutes a break outside the box? So at least for my entries, if I'm gonna swing it, I'm gonna wait until the end of the day, so the last hour, the last 5 minutes. If I'm gonna day trade it, either I'll have that entry on the same time frame charted, or if there's nothing stopping me on that lower time frame, then I'll take a lower time frame entry. It really just depends on the setup. So like this one, yeah, we had that box, we broke and closed above, and then empty space. Obviously, we haven't reached that final, so if we do that 103, that's that final target there. To the upside, so yeah, we already hit that first TP, that 96.18. So if we do want to continue, 103.06, which looks good. All right, cool. So yeah, that's on OKLO. So yeah, just like on all these plays here, I don't like to rush. Sometimes, you know, I'll have lottos if we're holding, but sometimes those plays can end up rejecting. So I gotta, you know, end up cutting and re-entering the plays. But yeah, I do like confirmation. I like for it to show me, you know, when it wants to get in, and then once it does happen, and once it's clear, get a nice close, then yeah, we'll end up alerting it. So we end up alerting that one, and yeah, you can see what a couple members did there. Obviously, you can see what happened on the Qs. So yeah, we had a couple of decent plays yesterday. Obviously, the swing trades though in the Discord, it'll be, at least for me, they're a lot more slower, and they're at the end of the day. You can see when we call out those trades last hour before market closes. Obviously, you know, I can't get too excited about Nike as of now, but you can see this was a little lotto play here. We posted it last 10 minutes before market close, and then yeah, that was that. Told them about those lottos there. If you have a empty space on the 4 hour, you wait an entire 4 hours for. Oh, so I would love a 4 hour entry, but if it's going really fast, and I would definitely, at least for me, I don't know about you guys, but I like to go to a lower time frame and try to find the entry, and then because sometimes, you know, there will be plays where, like on SOFI actually, like boom, hold on. This was on Monday, I believe. Let's see. And yes, after this, we're gonna get back to the plays and stuff. So give me 1 second here. So SOFI, okay, yeah, it was this day. You can see Monday. So if I would have waited, so we tried this on the 4 hour. If I would have waited for this 4 hour to close, I definitely would have missed it. So we went for this one. We went to a 30-minute time frame, which we closed above, and then we had the entry there. So, but yeah, we ended up calling those out, and then that was that. You can see what a few members did on that too. So yeah, that's pretty much it for sure. All right, so let's see here. So we did IWM, we did OKLO. You guys want to see LOY? Let's take a look here. Yo, thanks for the unfollows. Yo, Chris, what's up, man? Good to see you, bro. POTR, I got you, man. UAVS is jumping right now. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll go over all these trades. And yes, if you want to join the Discord, link is in the bio. You can join the free chat or the VIP chat. Just make sure to do your own research. Honestly, you can join the free chat if you like. VIP chat, we just break it down a little bit better. But yeah, just make sure to do your own research, of course. All right, LOY. Let me take a look. Weekly. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. It doesn't look like there's anything stopping us to the left-hand side, so there's no other candles, I would say. But we could break this down on a lower time frame. So there is a crazy box here. So this box that I'm seeing, all right, so yeah, we got a nice little consolidation area that I would like to break out of, and if we can, empty space down to this 163, which looks decent. Looks pretty good. So we'll just have to see how that wants to play out. Not a bad little play, not a bad little move. So clear gap up, no consolidation, empty spaces there. Yo, Bendy, what's up? How do I invest in the new GTA 6 game coming out this year? I'll be honest, man. I'm definitely the wrong person to ask about that. All right, so I'm not sure about that one, bro. All right, yeah, let's keep going. Yeah, that's pretty funny. All right. All right, so we did IWM. Okay, I'm going to pull up all these other trades that we had that you guys wanted me to look at too. So I want to look at Tesla again. Give me 1 second here. All right, cool. All right, yeah, we got another box. I might take this outside of this. So I might take a lotto here, that 430 area, but I do like this bigger box here just because it's a little bit bigger there. All right, so that's that. Empty space, looks good. All right, so it's just a box on top of the box. All right, cool. Looks good, looks decent. We'll see how things play out. All right, UVAS or UAVS. Cool, let's see here. PLTR. Yeah, we'll take a look there. We did LLY. You guys want to see SPY? Yep, let's do it. We'll go over NVDA. Let me take a look at what AMD as well. So yeah, I'm just pulling up all these charts you guys want me to look at. NTNX. All right, cool. All right, and Amazon. All right, AMZN. All right, cool, perfect. All right, let's do it. All right, UAVS. And yeah, I'm gonna pull up one more chart for you. I got you. So what? That's VST. All right, cool. Yeah, we'll do it. All right, so okay, I can see it is trying to pump here a little bit. Okay, I wish we had a little bit of better points of contact here. I will be completely honest, but if we can get a weekly close outside this box here, I do see empty space up to this 209 area. So actually not a bad little move. Looks good. So we'll see how that wants to play out. So yeah, we got that little empty space move if we do want to get that nice little break. So not too bad, not too bad. Hold on, I'm looking at a couple of these trades. Alright, cool. So yeah, if you're in the chat, Rug posted a lot of these charts too, so you can see them, so you can have them. Alright, cool. Yo, Sinky, what's up, man? Yo, Brett, yeah, I got you, man. My bad. I was supposed to go over that. I think you were the first one to request. I got you, bro. So yeah, we're going to go over all these other trades, so no worries, guys and gals. We still got a lot of time anyways. So on VSC, it looks like I already have a box here, which hasn't been tampered with, which I do like. So it looks like we're getting close. We're getting there. We're trying. We're not there yet, but it looks like we're trying. So yeah, we got this clear gap up, no consolidation. So pretty much same thing. We've got a nice little Potter box there, and I do want to see a nice break outside of this 151 to try to go into this empty space down to this 140. So it actually looks good. It actually looks decent. We're just going to have to see how things will want to play out with this. So not a bad little play there. All right, so yeah, that is on VST. So that's 24-hour. All right, let's see, PLTR. All right, PLTR. Let's see here. All right, it looks like we're pretty much right outside of this little box here, but or we're right at it. Let me see here. Let's see. Oh, that looks, yeah, that looks pretty good. That doesn't look bad. Not saying it will hit. We could end up dropping here, but let's see. PLTR. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we got empty space above us. So pretty much the same box that I had. So I'm not gonna change it since it still looks good. Clear gap down, no consolidation. If we can get a nice breaking count of close outside this box here, outside this wall, then yeah, we got empty space up to here. 1 hour looks decent. So 1 hour probably would take it above that. 187.10. And then yeah, 15 minutes, lower time frame. 186.94. So alright, yeah, it doesn't look actually it looks really good. But yeah, I do see it, yeah, on the smaller time frame there's the gap. But yeah, I do like the higher time frame. Just so I can see if I can capture that full move. Dude, yeah, it actually looks decent. And no, I'm not telling anyone to get in or out of trade, so please do your own research before doing anything, of course. But yeah, not bad. Looks good, looks good. PLTR, alright. Alright, on SPY, yeah, let's take a look here as well. Let's see. Okay. So it's kind of, it's not gonna say it's gonna have the same setup, but it's gonna look pretty similar, I would say. Let me take a look here. Yo, HK, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Okay, let's see. 1 hour chart. I do like the 1 hour, I will say so. And yes, before you try to roast me, I understand this is not really the best box. I get, this is not points of contact here, but I would love to see if we could break above into the empty space. First, I'll try it up to this 693. So clear gap down there, empty space right above us. So if we can get that nice break, looks good. Alright, cool. So that is on SPY. So right now, yeah, we're just sitting in that box, and everyone in Discord knows if we're in the box, I don't take the trade, but once we break outside that wall, we take the trade. So same thing, just like yesterday. I'm just going to go over just one, but clear gap up, we were sitting in the box. We had an entry to the upside too, so I was waiting on both sides, and then yeah, it just wanted to show us it wanted to drop. So that's that thing that I was seeing there. Let's see. All right, Q's, NVDA. All right, yeah, let's take a look here. And then we've got AMD. So yeah, we're going pretty much down the line. And then yes, we will do Amazon since we do have something there. Dang, so should I sell my QQ puts? Everything is so bullish. I mean, it's really up to you. Obviously, just do your own research, of course. We could end up dropping. I'm not saying, to get into anything or hold anything. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it for me. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Dude, yeah, we got some good plays, I would say. All right, so on NVDA, this is what I can see here. I already have this box that looks good, or at least for me. I don't know about anyone else, but this is what I do like. All right, let's see here. So above that 192, at least for me, we still got the empty space above us to this 195, which doesn't look too bad. Right now, we're just inside of consolidation, so I don't really want to take a trade on this as of this second. I get, yes, we could end up having a box here and then targeting this empty space there, but yeah, I do like that that 2 hour, which looks good. All right, cool. After you break outside the box, you wait for a retracement back into it. It really just depends. Sometimes I might end up having a retest entry, or if it's holding pretty nicely, then I'll have my entry. It really just depends on the setup and how we're moving. For me, I can feel like I can, just see what happened, or like what's happening. Sometimes, like for this IWM play, we had this clear gap up. We moved pretty nicely, so I was expecting us to, get this continuation down. But yeah, there's some times where we could be moving a little bit slow, and then, let's see. I wanted to show you like an example. Alright, those examples are moving pretty fast. Alright, so those ones kind of took off. Hold on, there's some examples here somewhere. But yeah, a lot of times I do like to have some retest entries, depending on the move. But yeah, there will be times where we just end up moving crazy and then we just get that flush. This one here, we broke it, closed under, and then there was that retest at that bottom wall for the entry there. So yeah, that's just pretty much it. That's all that I can see. Thanks for being, dude. Yeah, no worries, man. Obviously, you know, nothing to hide. And obviously, I'm not going to say, you know, I hit every trade, which I don't. Obviously, you know, sometimes I have to get stopped out, have a stop loss, which is perfectly fine. But yeah, man. All right, cool. Let's see here. AMD. All right, let's see. And if I did miss your stock or what we wanted to go over, no worries, we will go over it. Yo, Red Eagle, what's up? Welder Boy, what's up? Good to see you guys. Yeah, I got you. Kiara, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it as well. All right, cool. Okay, let me see here. At this, so it looks like I've got a box here. At least from what I can see. Ooh, yeah, that actually doesn't look bad. Right under that 209. They have maybe space down to that 203 area. So basically what I see here is this little empty space move that I would love to break outside of, and then yeah, empty space is there, which looks good. So yeah, right now we're just in that box. The box is consolidation. Wait for a candle close outside the box for, yeah, exactly. So that, yeah, Catherine, appreciate that. Catherine's the OG in the Discord, so she's seen like a lot of the plays, and obviously not gonna say every of them works or whatever, but yeah, that's what we really do. Just wait for it. And I'll be honest, there might be some times where I may miss a trade. I might miss a stock and it might just explode, and sometimes I may not want to chase into it. But if I do chase, it'll be like a lotto play for sure. But like this one, I kind of would love to see a break outside of our box. A nice candle close. And then yeah, there's that empty space there. So just like all these plays, obviously in the Discord, we just break it down, and then when time comes, when it looks valid, we'll just be like, okay, I'm just gonna have the stop loss, we're in, boom. So this one, IWM, we got in around, I think, like around this area. Once it broke, we had that nice little close, and then the 30-minute kind of confirmed it for that empty space. And then yeah, once we called it out, man, yeah, it was a nice trade. So yeah, that was that. Yo, productive, yo, appreciate it, man. Thanks for the comment, bro. All right, so we did SPY, AMD. We did, yeah, both ways. It looks like we're just inside of consolidation, so kind of want to see if we can break. What do you mean by lotto? Oh, dude, okay, so so yeah, lotto for me is just like a small trade that I could care less about losing on, but if it ends up hitting, then it would be a nice little pay for sure. All right, so AMD, so this is kind of like Nike here. So, and yes, I'm going to pull up all these other stocks. So in TNX, and then Amazon, we got to go. So these two will be next, and then I'm going to pull up the rest. Yo, Cody, what's up? Sky T. All right, yep, got you, bro. Let's see here. SMR, yo, Edward. Good to see you, bro. Check out. They want to see SPY again. All right. Oh, actually, we already have SPY up. All right, that's cool. Let me see. Let's see. Yo, Mike, I got you with Apple. And Tesla, so we already have. Okay, yeah, we don't have Tesla pulled up. No worries. We haven't went over Nike yet, or actually we did, but so yeah, this was a swing from yesterday. So this was the only thing that I seen. I had a couple other trades that I wanted. I think it was SOFI that I wanted actually, but we were in the box, so I was like, yeah, I'm not taking that. So I didn't really want to post it. But yeah, this is Nike here. Obviously, can't get too excited about it, but you can see we post trades. The swings end of day, Nike Lotto puts end of day. You can see where we pretty much were. And then we had the empty space below us. Obviously not the the craziest move, but we did end up breaking below the wall, and then we touched that first TP, so which was that 62.36. Obviously can't get too excited since market isn't open and we could end up reversing, of course. But if we do want to continue, I do want to see that 61.42. So that was that, and you can see where we ended up posting this. Just told them about a little lotto on that. So yeah, you can see where we were and then where we're at. But we are at this bounce spot, so if we want to bounce, this is the spot that we could see. I'm not going to say it will happen, but that's that spot. But hopefully we hit that 61.42. That'd be nice. And then yes, there's a little pocket here. Boom. So yeah, that's what I can see. That's on that trade there. Let me see here. Will you be live today when market opens or Discord only? I think I might actually trade tomorrow market open. So tomorrow's what, Friday? Yeah. But I'll be in the Discord, and then I'll be back on live, trying to find at least one more. Yo, GG, what's up? Yeah, I can go over AMD again, no worries. But yeah, in the Discord we mainly just trade there, and then we get in and we get out. We try to keep it as simple as possible, honestly. And then obviously, yeah, one or two trades may not work, but once I can catch, a decent trade, then you can just scroll through and see the type of things we do there. All right, let's see. All right, Apple. All right, Amazon. I know Carla wants to go over this one as well. Yes, the downside is there. I understand that we haven't toyed into this yet. So if we end up dropping, I'm still going to keep this box. I like this 239 down to that 233. But I will say, hold on, let's see here. Let's see. I know there's some empty space here. Yeah, there is. Okay, let me look at a 2 hour. I think a 2 hour could be nice. No, I like the 4 hour. The 4 hour looks good. 4 hour looks decent, I will say. I get the 2 hour has a little bit of consolidation, but that's fine. And yes, before you say anything, it's just a box. It's nothing to. It's not rocket science. It's just a box here. It's a nice little Potter box, and then yeah, we got a little bit of empty space above us, which is here. So we do want to see up to this 250, which looks good. We got that empty space, which isn't bad there. So I do want to see if we can get that nice break into that empty space. Yeah, Amazon doesn't look bad, I will say. Hold on. What is this? AMZN? Oh no, I lost my page. All right, never mind, I got it. I was like, oh no, I lost my page that I was writing my notes on. All right. AMZN doesn't look bad. Okay. Yeah, I see a couple of good setups here. If you had to pick for today, pick 3 potential setups going in open. I will be honest, I like the Qs. POTR doesn't look bad either, but not gonna say they're gonna hit. But just gotta wait and see. So yeah, at open, I'll be honest, and if you're in my Discord or planning on joining, we post the stocks, we post the trades. For me, I don't rush into them. I like to, wait for it to show us. And once it shows, I'll definitely try it. But yeah, I just don't like to rush. And you can ask the members why we don't like to rush. All right, ooh, Apple looking pretty decent here. Yo, Gary and Stinky, yeah, I've got you guys. All right, yeah, we got a lot to go over. Looks like. And yeah, I gotta get this off my screen. So 1 second here. All right, cool. Let's take a look. All right. All right, so we're back on Tesla already. I kind of want to redo it again. just because it's. Ooh, yeah. Okay, okay. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. I had to redo this again. So, above that 429 area. Make sure this 30-minute looks good too. So the 30-minute, I might end up taking this on the 30-minute chart here, but it still looks good. So the 1 hour looks decent. I personally like this this move here from this 432 all the way up to this. Personally, I would try it up to this 436 area with the empty space there. But I do want to see maybe a lotto under or over this. So I get it. Yeah, there's another box here with more empty space. So if I took this, it would have to be like a lotto there for the empty space there. And then yes, we got a crazy move here. So obviously this would have to happen first, which is there. So that's what I can see, which looks good. Downside. So I just want to make it a little bit more clean. It just wasn't as clean looking. Oh yeah, we had a yeah, I do remember what we had here. So we had a 30-minute, and then I just see this 2 hour as well, which looks. Oh man, that looks crazy. that looks so wild. Yeah, that looks absolutely wild. All right, so there's this crazy move here. We'll go over that, and then yes, there's another move there. All right, cool. So where are we at? Where are we at? Okay, okay. All right, cool. So yeah, right now we're just in that box. I could care, or we're in a little consolidation. I can see we're trying for a little empty space, but I could care less as of this second here. So yeah, we'll have to see how things play out. All right, we got to do Apple. We did AMZN. We did Nike as well. Okay, yeah, we got to go over these trades. How do I feel about PLTR? Yeah, we can go over that again. Yeah, I'll pull that up for you guys. And yeah, SPY, I think we already went over this, but yeah, I do like above that 690, empty space of that 693, which looks good to me. We got a little pocket here, so. Under that, what, 686, empty space, this is the downside. Yo, 100, what's up, dude? Why are you crying, bro? Or hopefully you're okay. You can talk to me. No, hopefully you're good, though. Alright, yeah. Empty spaces there. Pretty much both sides. We're just going to have to see how things want to play out. Alright, so yeah, we got to go over SkyT, Apple. Let me see here. What else did I missing? Google? Okay. My bad, guys. I know I'm moving a little slow. Alright, Google. It's just a lot of stocks, so a lot is going through my mind. As always. AMD. Okay, hold on. Let's see here. AMD. All right, yep, we'll do that. And then, what, SOFI? Yep, gosh, Catherine. All right, yes, guys. Give me 1 second. I will be right back. We're going to grab me some more water. So, yeah, just 1 second here. I promise I'll be right back. Hopefully, I'm back. No, I'm kidding. But, yes, be back soon. If you want to join the Discord, links in the bio. Honestly, join the free chat to see what we do here. Talk to the members. See if we're BS or not. But yeah, just make sure to read disclaimers before tuning in. All right, let's see here. I'll be right back, guys. Just do your own research, of course. Yo, what's up, everyone? I'm back. All right, so let's see. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Okay. On Apple, we do have this empty space below us. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. Apple AAPL. All right, cool. All right, so on Apple, yeah, we have this empty space here. I can see we did end up closing, so we actually had to close under this wall here. But I kind of want to see if we can have a nice retest. Maybe even another close. We'll have to see how that plays out. But yeah, if we can retest and then empty space is under us, which looks good. So yeah, we'll have to see how that wants to play out. Right now, we're inside of this box, so if we go back in the box, then for me, I'm not going to take a trade. So we couldn't. Obviously, we end up closing under, but we'll have to see how that plays out. See if we want to reject down to this downside or not. All right, cool. Yo, Cody, hopefully you're watching. So Sky T. All right, so okay, I do remember doing this one. So yeah, that first target ended up hitting. That final is still struggling there a little bit. See, we're up about like 40 cents there, but yeah, 31, 32 is my final if that wants to happen. But yeah, it has some straight up green candles. That was pretty crazy. So yeah, if we do want to get that continuation, looks good. But no, I'm not telling anyone to jump into anything or get into any play. So please do your research. 1 second here. 1 second. Let's see. All right, 1 second. I had to type out something for one of the members. All right, cool. Hopefully he got the chart he was looking for. All right, cool. So we did that. We did Apple. Let's do Google. All right, so yeah, Google. Yeah, we're pretty much at those CPs there. Let me see here. Let me see. Google. Okay. Let's see. So I think we did this on a 1 hour, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, we did this on a 1 hour. As you can see, yeah, the first couple times it played around, and then we actually got the nice counter body close again, and then we hit both TPs on that. So 326 and then that 328. So that final was hit there. Let's go ahead and delete this really quickly. And let me see. Top, bottom wall, right above 329. So it says that 331. So yeah, nice little gap down. I get it, you know, not the craziest move since we already hit that bottom TP. But yeah, if we end up continuing, we got another little play here. So boom, that's that. Personally, will I take this one? Probably not, but yeah, not too bad. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Yo, Start. Boy, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Yo, Filthy, thanks for the heart me's. Queenie, what's up? What's up? Good to see you. For news today, let me actually take a look here. So today is the 8th. Let me see. Yeah. So I know we had some at 8:30. There was a little bit of news. Let me see. I mean, we got some small news at 10 a.m. Nothing, too crazy, but that's there. I'm also gonna check for tomorrow, so I'm still looking at these charts here. So Friday we got. All right, so yeah, 8:30 tomorrow too as well, and then let me see. Looks like we got a little bit of 10 a.m. news. All right, cool. All right, perfect. AMD. All right, I think we did AMD already, but I think someone wanted to see it again. But yeah, right now, at least for me, we're in this box. Actually, looks like we're trying to go into this little pocket there, that empty space. But I do want to see above that 214. Nice kind of close, empty space above, which looks good. And then downside, we break on that 209. There's a little pocket here, which looks decent. Yo, Filthy, what's up? New here, you look for puts? Not only just puts, but we look for both, honestly. Whichever way it wants to go. I know it sounds obvious, like, okay, I get it, but really, it really just depends on, you know, the setup. You know, IWM yesterday, we had a setup to the both upside and downside. We just waited for the downside to hit. As you can see, obviously, I am guilty. This is puts, but yeah, we've gotten those puts there. Obviously, CLH, this is a call play, so clear gap down there, breaking above consolidation into the empty space. So that's what that's all that I look for. We try to break it down inside the Discord as easy as possible. You can see some of the new members. Shout out Big Dog, hitting a pretty nice play with us just yesterday. Shout out Vic, hitting that too as well. You can see what happened on the Qs, a couple of those plays too as well. I didn't post the Qs chart though. All right, hold on. I gotta change this song before it gets freaky in here. It's way too early for that. All right, so yeah, that's that. All right, so SOFI. Okay. All right, let me get off this 1 minute chart. So this is something I wanted to swing yesterday, but I was like, oh heck no, just because we went inside the box. So I think we did this on a 2 hour chart. Can I do Tesla next? Yeah, I got you, bro. No worries, man. All right, cool. All right, so yeah. So actually, my original box was here, and then we actually got that closed outside the box, and then it was this candle. We stayed inside the box, so I didn't want to take that trade. Obviously, it wouldn't have been like a a bad stop or anything, but I wanted some confirmation on that. Empty space is currently above us still, so I still like it. We do want to see if we can officially get outside this box, which looks good. So not too bad there. Yo, Nike running to glory, dude. Hopefully it can stay, man. That'll be great little opener for there. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna post these too. Yo, Lone Wolf, what's up? All right, yeah, we got this empty space here, which looks good. All right, if you have a 4 hour box, what's the lowest candle you'll draw for a candle close outside the box? Dude, honestly, it might even be like a 5 minute to a 3 minute chart, and I'm not even kidding. But if it's like that high time frame, I might wait for like a 30 minute, like maybe 30 minute, an hour. But if it's moving like ridiculously fast, and I can set a stop loss. Stop losses are can be used as great, but anyways, yeah, really just depends on how we're moving. Sometimes the trade, like this one here, we actually got the break outside of the box yesterday, but it was so slow, and then the next candle I think it was up a bit, and then it just went back into the box. So I was like, yeah, it's gonna wait on that. All right, so Tesla, let's see here. Where are we at? Tesla. All right. Joy, oi. Oh, man. All right, so, yeah, it looks good still. We got empty space under that 423. Right now, we're just sitting, so I'm not going to do anything on this. It still looks good. I still like it. Also see that I do like this move to this upside above that 432 into that 436. I do see that we do have a move, a little empty space gap above that 429. So basically another little box here. So if I end up taking this one, I probably would do like a little lotto play to see if we can hit that little target upside. So it doesn't look bad. We'll have to see how that plays out. Right now, I'm not going to touch this. But yeah, there's crazy upside. Obviously, yesterday we were waiting for this upside to be hit, so which didn't happen at all, which is perfectly fine. But yeah, that's that. All right, cool. Let me take a look here. One second here. I'm sending a couple messages. All right, let's see here. Okay, cool. Can you mention whether your plays are calls or puts? Yeah, man. It really just depends on the play. Sometimes it could be calls. Sometimes it could be puts. You know, I know I'm the put brothers, so I do like my puts. I love, you know, my puts. You know, yesterday we had a couple crazy plays. You can see those puts there. I didn't post all the charts, so I don't really want to go digging right now. But yeah, there will be times where we have calls too. So this was a call play here to the upside. Boom. It really just depends on what the chart says. I'm not gonna. So yeah, you can see IWM here, clear gap down, empty space, the upside. So that was a call play there, and then CQQ, clear gap down there, empty space above us, another call play there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, I can't. So you can see puts, boom, calls, boom. It really just depends on the play for sure. So if I'm looking for like a calls, like they're pretty much going to be the same thing, just literally reversed. So, all right, cool. So Tesla, we did that. Yeah, man, no worries. If you have any other questions, let me know. If you're obviously brand new, you can watch my free live streams, or even I do have that free Discord. So, and yes, we do have the VIP, but honestly, if you're brand new, free chat is there. You can talk to the members, see what we do here as well. All right, let's see here. Yo, Lee Streakers, what's up, man? TSM, yep, got you, bro. All right, TSM. Ooh, okay. Yeah, there might be something here. Just maybe. We'll see, though. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, I can see that we already broke above. Okay, so we already broke above on this 1 hour. I wish it was better points of contact, but I do say, I do see that we got another box here. So, we can break above that 324 area. We got empty space. Personally, I do like up to that 328, which doesn't look too bad. So, looks good. And yeah, if you have any questions, just let us know. Obviously, just make sure to do your own research. Especially if you're in the Discord, if you have any questions, free chat, VIP, doesn't matter. Drop your questions down. Either I or one of the mods will answer. I won't get mad, or the mods. I don't know about anyone else. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, do want to see above this 324 if we can get that break. Looks good into that empty space to this upside. So not a bad little move there if that happens. All right, let's see here. All right, AOK 24 hour, 4 hour. Let me see. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad, I will say. Yeah, we got empty space, which is under us, so want to see under this 49.10 down to this 43.11. So actually, it does look bad, I will say. Right now, we're just in that box, so I'm not going to take anything. So I do want to see if we can get that nice break end of day into that empty space, which looks good. So not a bad little play there. But yes, guys and gals, I will be getting off now. I will be back on live in another hour or so. Just try to find one more trade, and then going to find some more swing trades for the end of the day. So yes, thank you all so much for tuning in. If you do want to join the Discord, link is in the bio. You can join the free chat, the VIP chat. If you don't want to join, no worries. But yeah, on Google, yeah, I saw above that 329 up to that 331, just because we already hit my final targets on that higher time frame. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, the Discord link is in the bio. Free chat's there in the VIP chat. Just make sure to read disclaimers and yeah, do your own research. But yeah, if you have any trouble, you can DM Milo or any of the mods. So yeah. But yeah, I'll be inside the Discord now. Have a blessed one, guys and gals. See you all soon. See you either in the Discord or in my next live stream. Have a blessed one in Jesus' name. Amen.